What's up, y'all? Your boy Geppetto back in the building. I want to quickly just give a tidbit on Meg the Stallion with the whole partisan Fontaine back and forth on social media. The one thing I will say I notice about Megan Thee Stallion is she constantly lacks some kind of accountability. Megan is one of those people that because she had a hard life. She lost several members of her family back to back, and she that went through that traumatic experience of being shot. She's always in victim mode. Like everybody did something wrong with me, but Megan, I feel like at times you need to own up to some of the shit you did. Because even she said, like, I guess with her, because the narrative is Megan is very promiscuous and she's a hoe, or she just gets drunk and does a lot of stuff. And then even when she was talking on social media, she's like, "Oh well, when I was drinking all the time, y'all just allow me." Like, no, Megan, and she was dissing her former friends. But Megan, you gotta take responsibility and say, you know what? I was wilding at that point in my life. You chose to drink. You was drinking, you were drowning in your sorrows, you was, I guess being promiscuous and doing all this kind of stuff. You gotta own that. You can't always be blaming stuff on everybody else. And then with you trying to say, well, okay, well, I didn't say party's name or whatever the case may be, but you still, your fans will immediately associate him because he's your most recent ex. So you're kind of like gaslighting him in a way and kind of trying to play the victim. And like, it just, Megan was doing a lot of this, pointing the fingers at everybody. But Megan, you need to take some accountability. You look amazing, Megan. Nobody can deny that you're talented. Nobody can deny that you're fine. But you got to start fully loving yourself, taking responsibility. Because even in some of the most fucked up positions you get yourself in, a lot of times in life when we sit down and we ruminate on some stuff, we could say, you know what? I was wrong in this situation, or I did this wrong, or maybe if I had did this different, that wouldn't have happened. Not saying that you should have got shot or none of this shit. And I think somehow some men in media treat you as horrible. I don't agree with that. But if you just start taking a little bit more accountability in certain situations, and Megan, you're not the only person who's lost their parents or whatever. You're not the only person, who's been betrayed and done wrong. We all dealing with our fuck shit. And I just need you to take a little bit more accountability, get into therapy, get into the Bible, and you're going to be good. That's it. I'm not beating down a black woman. I love Megan Thee Stallion. I think she's fun. I think she's talented. And I just want her to win. But Megan, stop doing this and do more of this. All right? Love you. Peace.